Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train. Sometimes I like staying at that opening title screen when I do my intro, but if I Alt-Tab, if I press Alt, the game will close that menu, and I can't get back to it without closing the game down entirely, so it's a little awkward getting back there. Random, we are Baron Grael and the Shardtail Queen. Interesting. I have not played Baron Grael off too often. So, oh, it's Shardtail Queen. I don't know why for a second I thought it was going to be the Pyre-born Queen, the Lady Gilda. No, it's Lazarus League Hellhorn, so we'll have access to a lot of rage. Drafted cards appear with an upgrade from the Shifting Pyre. I love it. We start with a couple of Vampire's Teeth, which works very well with Baron Grael. And then the rest of the deck is 100% units. Units. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 22 minus 2. We have 20 units in our deck. Well, you know, hopefully we don't have to kill any collectors in the back line. We might as well have units enter with rage, because it's not like we're getting any value from playing spells, which don't exist. And then if we take a quick look at the Baron Grael archetypes, since I haven't really played him that often, there's a few that we have not even done yet. Artificer, equipment gains +2 attack permanently, or equipped, apply +8 damage to friendly units when this unit gets equipped with equipment. We've done the Devour one before. Might be fun to check out the other two paths. Apply +8 damage to all friendly units when this guy is equipped. So we would want to place units on his floor, and he'd buff the other units on his floor. I still feel like the other one's better. Like, well, it makes him better, but he's not a multi-striker. Baron Grael's way more wide for a unit. Apply +8 damage to friendly units. Is that... That's probably just on his floor, right? Devour seems good with imps, except Devour can only be used on cards that are assistant class, which are the 5 erratic assistants you start with and the 2 sanguine assistants that we drafted at the beginning. It will not work on imps. They are not an assistant class unit. So we'll try the +8 to friendly units, Baron Grael, and see if we can do something with that. Draw 1 less card each turn. Well, something tells me I'm going to be playing a lot of units. Now, Grael is a bit of a weak unit. He only has 10 HP, so he's going to be in the back for the most part here. The other units... Dude, rage everything? Absolutely. The other units will need to have more health and tank him up a bit. That's why I kind of like the Steelworker. We're gonna need something else in the back to get the benefit of equipping him as well. So we have Scissor Hands. I think I'll just play like an imp. And then we'll start grafting equipment to him, which will buff everything around him. I would like to get, I think, more Scissor Hands. And then we have some Vampire's Teeth in the back here. I'm out of room to place units. We definitely need, like, capacity. Should have probably played this a little bit differently, but I'm not that worried because we're going to be able to buff the damage on that top floor pretty quickly by just playing our Scissor Hands. So like, everything here's already dead. We just keep buffing him. Artificer would be better than Equips, because Artificer would work on other units on the floor. Oh well. We have Vampire's Teeth, which we might as well play. We might as well play him on him, because they will buff the other units here as well. And we do have a surprisingly good top floor, but a lot of that is honestly just due to the fact that we have the Steelworker. The Steelworker is keeping things alive. 73 damage on this floor, not a lot, but he's not gonna make it through the top floor. Especially not with scissor hands. Have my scissors. Yeah, so really the best unit we could take is more imps, anything multi-strike. That's what we're looking for here. Dualism, graft spiky skin. Now, here's a question. Will spiky skin also have dualism after it gets knocked off of the puffer flesh? I hate that name. I don't know. Pseudoscience, spell chain. Randomly apply either life steal, reanimate, or spikes. Holdover. Advance, apply lifesteal 1 and 10 damage. I mean, that's tempting because we could make a tanky unit perpetually have scaling damage and also lifesteal. It's not a bad card. It's not bad. I mean, I feel like we need a spell, but we have armor gain, right? But holdover is so nice. I'll take it. And a hidden passage ascend can maybe let us build a big floor. But an endless molting imp, 8 damage to enemy units is not a lot, but it's an infinitely replayable imp. If we can get some imp synergies, that's pretty nice. Vent can heal the Pyre. I mean, if we take capacity, we don't need hidden passage, right? We'll be able to build a big floor by just playing a bunch of small units behind Baron Grael and Steelworker. I kind of like an endless molting imp, and then maybe we can find some sort of an imp synergy to build with it. Now, I do think we need units more than we need magic. Could get some multi-strikers if we get lucky at the Hellhorn banner, but I like the Lazarus banner. We have a large stone, we have dualism. See, this is the problem with Baron Grael. As it is, we want to equip him, which will buff these units, but these units, you want them to be equipped. Pincushion, though, I mean, that's not a bad unit. We could probably just put stuff on Pincushion for the time being, but then we'll never be using Baron Grael, right? Like, so we had large stone and dualism, right? I mean, we have so much equipment, it kind of feels like we should go Pincushion and start buffing them up right now, right? And then later on in the run, we can then just have Baron Grael take the equipment to buff the stats of them in the late game. Hydra Horror is nice, but you don't get the benefit of the equipment, and it's not a permanent scaler. But again, like, this is the problem of, this is not what I want with Baron Grael. I want all of the equipment to go on him. But I'll take Pincushion because it is at least a multi-striker. But here I think I might just re-roll. I don't really care for Large Stone. I don't really care for Dualism. Dualism will not work on the Imp. It's not going to do more damage. Large Stone, we don't really need the stats because we're going to scale the stats already. Dualism could work on Steel Worker. But then if we re-roll, we can't take anything else. Rip. So in that case, we'll probably go for a pass. Like, just take nothing. We don't need anything. Could give you rage, but I want to make you like a A multi-striker or a small stone would be nice. Giving you more health would be nice so that you can hopefully not die in one hit. I didn't even look at the bosses. Pushback, sap, damage shield, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think we'll just skip. We got one good upgrade, but I can't afford a reroll and then still buy other upgrades, so I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna save my cash. But pincushion is still a nice get. We can still buff it pretty well. I think we just want a big floor there, and then I guess we can play like a Baron Grael there, but unfortunately, realistically, that champion is not someone I'm gonna be wanting to play a lot of. I don't even know how to kill my units right now. I'm just gonna end turn. We need to play more of our units. I think I've already handled this slightly incorrectly. Look, hopefully we can kill all of you. I mean, we do have a multi-striker up there, it's not too bad. But we need you to keep getting stronger. I do wish I could play an imp here. Man, this is just awful. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna kill everything? Okay, if I get this imp next turn, I can kill everything on the top floor next turn. So the imp's gonna go down. We're gonna dump a card. We might as well buff your damage when possible, but I still want to draw assistance whenever possible. Which we didn't get. However, Pyre's not going to take any damage. Oh, we have room for assistance. Let's go. Draw 2. We drew none! What is going... What the hell, game? I guess they're all in the freaking discard pile. We haven't really played too many of them. Killing you in the back would be nice. Giving everyone rage would be nice. You're doing 8 damage, you can live for 2 turns. Alright, we'll be fine, but... we could have scaled Pincushion a little bit more. Pincushion is still worth playing over, or worth buffing over Grael. Because that's a permanent game. And see, the other version of Baron Grael would have been a great synergy with the Pincushion, because if you kill your assistants on your turn, you get the equipment back that you can play immediately, so you don't have to worry about playing it on the next turn. He would gain the value, he would gain triple the damage of the assistants that you kill, and then you could still put the equipment on Pincushion. That's phenomenal. We got pseudoscience again. And potion kit if we wanted to brew up something. Cooldown 3, 4, 8. I don't even think it's necessarily worth playing. Overworked assistant. I mean, it's an assistant, but it's an assistant that doesn't have equipment, so we don't get value out of Grael or Pincushion. I think that's a skip. But at some point we need to add better cards. Double March of Shields, we could upgrade it, and then it's 24 armor for 0. I think that's worth it. You know, cheap upgrades we can find. Speaking of, let's go get some cheap upgrades. -1 on... well, -1 on It's Alive makes it playable. -1 on March of Shields makes it playable. We kind of need both. I don't need March of Shields to be holdover, I don't think. Let's make that cheap. These are my spells. The heck? Let's make you cheap. And then really quickly see what we have here. Large stone makeshift golem or a hulking mass with a little bit more damage. We will need another tank, so it is probably worth grabbing one of these. Armor to everyone or armor to himself? I mean, a big makeshift golem is not too shabby. It's a little easier to play too. I should have come here because we could have duplicated the unit that we already had. Burnout, Sap and Frostbite, Conduit. Well, I don't have any magic, so we'll take Sap and Frostbite. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I can upgrade that now. Let's see what we get. No consume. Didn't get no consume. Starting with an It's Alive, though, is kind of nice. We can get the power immediately. I can't upgrade Spike, not with -2 in consume, so I guess that's just a pass. Yeah, we'll save our money so we can do more at the next shop. We're not really accomplishing that much right now, but you know, it's all going around Pincushion right now. We just need Pincushion to level up. So let's level them up. I think the top floor will be hit twice. So you go there, you go there. You can put a tank down here, and then I have room in front of you for things. And we'll put down Shield Steward and a Baron Grael. Again, capacity is next. We need it. I guess March of Shields can reorder my units, and I can just put down an imp. Like, thank you. And then, right, you know, it's fine. Could buff you. No, let's, I'll just play it here, because why not? And we'll put down another assistant, because why not? And we'll put down one of you, because why not? And then March of Shields, all right. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I really do need to, like, play my spells first. My good spells. I want you currently to have some lifesteal. So we'll play you, 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 you. Much better. Then you can die, you can die. End turn, I have no room to play any other units. We get some scissor hands, we can buff Mr. Pincushion. And actually, It's Alive is a really good card for Pincushion. Put it on a multi-striker. Why not? We can put down another imp to die, I suppose. Keep buffing you. I can just play the spell, I guess, on the tank and move him forward. The exact order there doesn't necessarily matter. These guys might be a little bit hard to kill as we progress. Good time for Molting Imp, if only I could play it here to kill you. I could play it up here. Everything up here is already dying, though. Let's make sure we draw that Imp next turn. That could be a really nice card to get over and over and over again. Everything's still dying. Let's give Pincushion some more things. He's scaling pretty nicely. And with more scissor hands, well, it'll cost him some damage, but it's still good enough. Molting Imp, make sure everything up here dies. We're gonna get pushed around a little bit, but it doesn't matter because we have It's Alive. Which I should have played first, but whatever. I don't care. I only care slightly. I'm just gonna give that to you because why not? As long as nothing hits the pyre, it doesn't matter because nothing is gonna make it through the top floor. We have enough armor, we have the dualism. You just keep getting infinite stats every turn. We have 120 minimum on the first hit, so nothing's getting through you. Might as well, I don't want to play the imp. I'll play this imp. I'll play you. I'll sap and frostbite you, because why not? Arcatraz, hey, thank you very much for the resubscription. How you doing today, Arcatraz? What's going on? Caw. Okay. I can put these guys in the back. They will get a little bit of armor, even though it's not gonna matter. I want you to get the damage. I want you to be in the front. And honestly, I kind of want you to rage him up. It would be really nice if we had any sort of like death synergy, but that's more of a melting remnant thing than anything else. How much sap is it? Sap 2? I think I would do it for the 10 damage. No reason to take any damage because we have more than enough for him. And then with you. You know what? This would be a great run for Banished, to keep moving my units around with these, with the holdover, with the spell chain. We could get some serious shift play. Dark Deal. Deal 5 damage, apply Rage 7. It's also a free consume. Impalate. Ooh, I mean 160 damage is pretty nice, although I do want to remove the imps eventually. They're not really doing that much. So Alloy as just a free armor enabler seems good enough. Test subject, deranged brute, horned warrior. Okay, this is all interesting. Horned warrior dualism does nothing. Test subject does a lot. Considering it's one of the best units in the entire game, I think I have to go for it. A smidge stone deranged brute would make for a nice rage synergy, but we don't have anything in the deck that is rage except for 2 imps. So really it's test subject or brute. There's nothing for now. I mean, the only way I could get anything out of the dualism is by upgrading him with reanimate or thorns, which don't exist because we're not awoken, or we could give him equipment, but we don't have any equipment that works on it except for Vampire's Tooth, which with 8 health doesn't really do that much for him. So the dualism is not a good upgrade for him. We want him to have raw stats, not dualism. Right now it's either deranged brute or test subject. I can't believe test subject is blue. It's uncommon. That's stupid. Rage Stone? I suppose it would give him 20 rage to start with, if we could find that specific upgrade. But the rage will decrease over time. Test subject. Quick sweep, 530. It's his own floor. Yeah, it's his own floor. I think it's gotta be test subject. It's just the best unit in the entire game, almost. I mean that. I don't know if there's a better unit in the whole game. Hey, dualism! I mean, on a makeshift golem, that's not that bad. Armor 24, extinguish armor 24. Now, Endless could be interesting on like a rage imp, but really a large stone on you would be for the best. I could buff your damage with the lifesteal enabler, so if ever I need to keep you alive, I can. I mean, you just doing some damage, killing the weakest of the weak enemy units every turn is pretty much all I need you to do. So more health on you keeps that going. Pushback, damage, shield, sap. I might just want to give you more damage then. A 1930, and then I never have to hit you with an upgrade. You're just there. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna put dualism endless on an imp, I think. Do we have any extra money? I can dupe. Is it worth duping a pincushion at a 42-2? Or a steelworker? I mean, resolve armor 12 every floor is pretty nice. It's not enough for the Titan fights, though. We're gonna need more health than that. Double down on March of Shields, double down on It's Alive. It's one way of getting additional health, but with 15 he needs more. I mean, armor 24 whenever we draw up March of Shields is not bad. We could also just take a pincushion, upgrade 2 of them, and have one of them on Baron Grael's floor, but at this point, Baron Grael goes on pincushion's floor. I think... I could also just give you 35 HP, then you live longer. The problem is if I re-roll, I can only buy $95 upgrades, which I don't have any access to more money here. I think I'm just gonna give you HP. I'd still like to go to another shop later to get another pincushion. Could also just It's Alive. The damage keeps the tanks going. I don't think that's necessary. I'm gonna take another March of Shields. It's a good card to have in the deck. We do enough damage that you should be mostly killable. You sap, but I do enough damage to stop you. I think also duplicating more free cards in the deck will be really nice for us so we can play more things. Okay, so that's the floor we want there. This is perfect because you eat all of the damage. In fact, it's so perfect, we can play Calcified Ember. The only thing we can't play is an imp. That's how we've built this run right now. That's amazing. You get the stat bonus. You get the HP. We're only gonna lose 1 unit on this turn, but who cares? Keep buffing Pincushion. If we need the damage, we can put equipment on Baron Grael, but I'd prefer not to. So we'll just keep this going. You're gonna heal when you move up, but I don't really care. Everything here is dead, once again. This feels real solid. This feels real nice. Get some rage going. Might as well get you out of the deck. We can play Alloy. It's a lot. Oh, that Rage Imp! I need to kill him now. I need to pull him forward with the card I just played. Well, a little bit of a rip there. I will do it though. Oh, now you have you gained armor. Now I can't play my endless Rage Imp up there. It doesn't matter. It's just, I sillied. I made a silly. What do we have coming up? 2 assistants? You know what, don't play the Shield Steward, I want room. I mean, if I can play an Imp and have it live, I suppose why not, right? I can't believe that, like, we're this good right now at keeping people alive. This is silly. I guess I'll bring you forward. I can just bring the Imp forward later. He's not gonna die. He's a part of the squad now. You're taking 90. Look, I know that's not a lot. It's totally fine. You also have a lot of lifesteal, don't you know? Okay, we have no other assistants. As such, I can play anything I want up here. I will play a steward that just goes out and dies. You sap me pretty... Oh. The sap in our units is going to be problematic with our sweeper. It's fine. We'll find a way around it. If push comes to shove, we can still identify some way out of that. But this is good. Like, we have so many... We have 7 pieces of equipment if we keep buffing pincushion every single combat. That's absurd. I mean, you're not even breaking through 1 unit. Okay. Multi-strike. Okay. You gotta take it. Although, you know, Slay Reanimate also works very well on the sweeper. Keeps him alive, gives him more damage. Acid Shower is also not bad. Unstable and deal damage twice. But I think you need the equipment, right? Like, late game, put it on Pincushion, all of the rest of the equipment you put on Baron Grael. But Slay Reanimate, it just keeps the test subject alpha floor going for so much longer. I wish we could put all of those stats on Makeshift Golem. Perhaps with Brain Transfer we can. Test subject with Dualism would be fun right now. Don't have it. Dualism we have on the Imp and Steelworker. Steelworker's not going to get too many kills with this. I think you go for the equipment. Add random imps to your hand, return a consumed spell to your hand. We don't consume spells. Rage and Armor. I mean, it's a Pyre healer, but a free spell chain consume imp in a box is too funny to pass up on. Merchant of Arms. All of our equipment comes from assistants. We don't need merchants, I don't think. A room might be nice. But Merchant of Magic, I have nothing to upgrade there, I suppose. I guess we'll go left. Free artifact. When you mix again, or when you play the 3rd card, draw 1. Well, we're not mixing, but we play a lot of free cards. Fragile, Train Steward, bonus, Inferno Room. Now, a tiny horned warrior does fit on the floor with Baron Grael nicely. I think I can add that. It's a weird one, but I think I can add that. Now, an Inferno Room means we don't need test subject. We can just Inferno Room the bottom floor every combat and then deal with the bottom floor immediately. All the cherubs would die. Well, I think they have... Do they have 60 health? They might not die. They'll be wounded. I kind of like it because it opens up a floor we can just dump assistants and imps and then not worry about them, right? Dude, even Glass Cannon, Fragile, like we have enough armor on Steelworker's floor that we can probably keep our units alive and just give someone a big buff. Can silence. Void Armament. Dude, the removal is also nice here. Dump imps or something. Dump spear stewards on the cheap. I think I gotta. But I think I want Inferno Room deployable. That's an interesting combination, isn't it? Glass cannon, void armament. It's too expensive. But it is an interesting combination. Okay. I like it. The spikes 4 on each floor does not matter. You have Titan skin, does not matter. You're harvesting, it doesn't matter. Their strength grows from the defeat of others, even their own. It's the correct unit! Although why would there... Is he in the front or the back? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why would you have a shielder that weakens the enemies when you want to die? I don't know. Alright, bottom floor is dealt with. I guess we won't be raging up there if we do this, because we won't have the ability to play... Oh, right. We won't have the ability to play... What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, right, we can't play the Rage Imp up here if we're playing another unit. So we gotta be careful about that. We might just want to go capacity again. I know, it sounds weird. We also don't have the energy to play what I want to play. Okay, I want you to die. I want you to die. I want you to die. Okay. I can kill you. Pull you forward. Play the Horned Warrior. Give him some armor. We also drew an imp. I guess I will play the imp, but that still works. Everything up here is fine. You're gonna sat me if I play a card. I am gonna play a card. Then I'm gonna give you some equipment. Then I'm gonna give you some more equipment. Actually, multi-strike on Baron Grael's kinda nice. That way I still have the freedom to graft more to pincushion and not feel so bad about it. Alright, we got the gold. That was what was important there. Inferno Room doing a good job of just making sure that most of the enemies are not a problem. I have a lot of imps. Imps are not cheap, so I still have to play them and dump them out of my hand, unfortunately. Give me some more armor, make some more imps. Like, we don't have the opportunity to get an energy imp. Wait a minute. Too many imps, too many imps. I have far too many imps, and I'm not getting the energy imp. We got the energy imp. Play the rage imp. Play more imps. Come on, do it. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. How much damage do they do? 16. I keep thinking it's 10. All right, well, that's really funny if you can get infinite imps. It doesn't do much, but it's still humorous. Calcified Ember I want to remove, but I would also like more pincushion buffs, so we're gonna go pincushion on this one, I think. It doesn't matter. Sap anyone. This is an interesting run we've got here. I like it so far. Hey, there's my dualism imp. Apply rage 10. Don't play It's Alive. In fact, you don't need to play it. You have enough damage. Just end your turn. Maybe dump an imp. Well, if we're gonna dump a unit, let's dump like a shield steward down here. He's big. Oh, I drew! I don't know what I drew. Dump it. Dump it. Dump it. Hey, a golem. You know what? Sure, tank. How are we doing so little damage? Oh, because you have all the Titan skin. We're not purging it. That's okay. We're purging some of it. We did 1 damage. Funnily enough, I didn't see that on the preview. I still don't have the energy to void armament an imp, which is very sad. But I can void armament you. Not bad, not bad. Pincushion getting mighty buffed. 110, 84. Worth duplicating at this point, and if we can just give him another multi-strike, we can just keep him in the deck forever. Move equipment to apply plus 30 attack, weaponized prosthetic. I mean, considering that Pincushion is getting all the equipment, we can just give him big stats. Slay, gain, reanimate. That's still useful on like a test subject. Mixology is also nice. Costs 1. I like having one of those in the deck. When you thin out your deck after you play all your units, you're just drawing this over and over again. And dude, a multi-strike imp is playable. Double stack, consume, rage, and armor. But like the imp, it'll gain armor and damage on Baron Grael's floor. It's weirdly playable. We are desperately awaiting an energy relic though. Oh, this sucks. I really want to go Merchant of Steel. Try to find another multi-strike. It's probably better than a trinket. We can buy trinkets later. We don't need to buy trinkets now. Hey, and we got it. So Pincushion is disgusting. Reanimate on makeshift golem. Oh, but a smidge on the makeshift golem. That's gotta be better. So, hold on. What's our floors? Grael? If we double Pincushion, it'll be Grael, Pincushion, Pincushion. With a tank in the front. And the tank would probably be Armored Golem at this point, unless we go Capacity again, in which case we can also play Steelworker, which maybe that's the play. But Smidge Stone on the Golem, I think, is what we want. Let's give... I'm just gonna give the Scholar HP. One warrior? Just one? Maybe reroll? I still wonder if dualism affects the weapon after it gets removed from a unit. I don't think it does, but that would be fun. +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. We're not really building around reanimation. +1 capacity would be nice on a steward floor. It's not necessary. Bottom floor is just getting wiped every turn. I think we skip. Kind of want to save my money. Save the money, 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 money. You know what? A small, large horned warrior I kind of like. And then we're not going to go to another shop in the future, so just maybe like rage up an imp. We've been focusing a lot here on buffing our units. but it's been working out. We have too many cards that we're drawing. That's something to pay attention to. I don't need a tank on this floor yet, but I'm gonna play one anyways. You are gonna give damage shield to your friend and spell shield. I don't really care. Go ahead. It's still wiping the whole floor having the Inferno room down. What we need is yes. I need to have the energy to start playing this weapon to start purging garbage out of my deck. Like, I just have a lot that I don't want right now. We'll keep buffing Pincushion. We haven't duped him yet. I don't know why I thought we had. Like, I want the Shield Steward to die, so I'm gonna play you in the back. That way I can play some equipment on you later that can kill you. And actually, like, this is not a bad floor. Go to the bottom, I dare you. So you get the damage. You get the HP. You get more HP. Didn't draw what I wanted, but that's fine. We'll just play... I could just play a bunch of Frostbite on you, but the Frostbite doesn't matter. Let's be honest. Instead, let's just play an Imp, dump a Steward, and then dump this. Dude's doing a pretty good job of giving everyone a little bit of HP. We're gonna need more for the Titan fight. I don't know what we're gonna do about that yet. Just gonna play you for a second. Play you, play you. Didn't draw what I wanted, that's fine. We're gonna bring back... Oh, I should not play the Spike, because that's what I want to come back. I want the Imp in a Box to come back, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't get what I wanted! And we got the Spike, damn it! Alright, well... Whiff. Whiff. Let's give you the Glass Cannon for now, because I'm gonna purge it off of you in a bit. Or I could get Multi-Strike and put that on like Baron Grael, or rather put it on you. No, give him the Glass Cannon, he'll be fine. When we remove the equipment, it removes the Glass Cannon. Tiger Clancy, welcome again, how you doing? I've not actually seen Severance. I hear it's good though. Come on, where's my Void Armament? I have things to purge, game. I've got things to purge. We don't need Test Subject with the room, the Inferno room. That could be a removal as well. I have other things I'd rather remove first. I might as well play you just to have you die, honestly. I don't care about you being in the deck. Still haven't drawn it. But if I draw it now, I can't play it. I might just play 2 cards and then nothing. Because now I can guaranteed play it. I can purge 1 unit out of my deck. There we go. Taking a couple points of Pyre damage is definitely worth it if we can get some free removal. We haven't paid for any removal yet, so assuming we get a lot of cash, we can get a lot of value. Probably play this at this point. Yeah, March of Shields is worth. I have a lot of imps in my deck. Imps that didn't start there. I just have a weird, almost infinite imp build. I just need imp in a box to be, well, it's not imp in a box is the problem. The problem is the imps all cost 1. There's a relic that would make it so that I could get energy when I play imps, but I don't have that, do I? Yeah, sure. And poor Baron Grael has done nothing. He's not actually buffing Pincushion, it's just Pincushion. It's beautiful. Double Rage, we're not building Rage. We don't need Dark Deal to be stronger. I want energy, but I also want capacity. Energy might be better so we can get more stuff out the gate, but... I mean, realistically, what are we playing? We're playing Pincushion, Baron Grael, maybe an Imp, and Steelworker. I think we need energy. Especially because we have draw. Let's get the energy going. Removal I like. Duplication though. Again, a second Pincushion would be nice. It's a 108 times 3. At this point, we don't really need to focus on buffing him. If we duplicate, we could duplicate Pincushion? I mean, we don't need the damage. We will need the damage. Well, at this point, we can just dump equipment on Baron Grael to get damage. Merchant of Magic. Mixology free? Like, who cares? Spike of the Stygian? No. So do you want removal or duplication? I think I want removal and money. Get some of these imps out of the deck finally. I'll pay for removal here because we're probably going to take the 400 gold. 24 damage when you equip a unit. It's not bad. Spell Chain. Spell Chain Mixology is tempting. Remove Consume on an imp in a box. Put your imp in a box. Two energy for a big mixer is not that bad. 2 energy for 4 mixes. Not bad. Yeah, let's spell chain that one. I'm gonna make the spike not I'm gonna remove the spike and then have the armor not remove or not purge. So I'm just re-rolling. I don't know why. I can't put anything on anything. I want to just purge the spike. I should never have added it. And while we're here, let's get rid of another imp. Twelve ones on each floor. Hey, that is very doable. Silence is not that problematic. He's gonna get wiped on every bottom floor. This is not bad at all. And that extra energy is gonna really help us to get our units on the board. So we want Steelworker. We want the Grael. I think we do want room here for the Rage Imp, potentially. We could also just put down like a Horned Warrior, though. A Makeshift Golem, even. I think we'll save the room, though. Instead, we'll play Makeshift Golem, Horned Warrior down here to be a floor 2. 1 Imp in the back means I can put a Void Armament on it, which I like. You're gonna heal to full. You need to die. You're blowing up. There you go, that's done. It's exactly what we wanted. Look, I'll take any removal I can get from that. It will be worth it. Forward, forward, damage, dump, dump. Thank you. Perfect place for you to be too. My God. Draw? I don't have to worry about the draw. I know what we're drawing. Might as well play you here. All of my small units are just going on the bottom floor anyways to die, because I don't care about them. Okay, this will be a lot of imps. No energy imp! That's the only one that I want! Well, I guess we can just dump them. We need to really thin out this deck. This is a very easy fight though, like I am just pretty much pressing end turn as quickly as I can. You know what? Buff nah, you're not taking that much damage and I'm gonna put more equipment on you. When? Good point. Okay, you know what? I'll do it anyways, I'll be fine. Dude, I don't think I need the fledgling imp up there. I just don't. Like, I don't need the endless imp coming around right now. You are gonna be a little bit problematic to kill. That's gonna be a problem. Could put down the impish scholar and then maybe... I don't have any more equipment to put on Baron Grael either. This is gonna be an interesting one. I don't know how we're gonna be dealing with you. I guess we can maybe stack up some additional rage damage now. Might be worth it. Yeah, probably. So let's get an imp out. See what we draw. Hopefully we get an energy imp. Thank you! That's what we're looking for. Now, I don't have a lot of room, but that's okay. Well, I'm already out of... Oh, you don't trigger the ability! Your summon effect doesn't get triggered. Well, whatever. I didn't think about that, did I? No, I didn't. All right, you're gonna scale, but you're not gonna be too bad. You're taking 240, which means upcoming floor is dead. I don't have to worry. I guess at this point, let's just keep stacking rage. I don't have anything else to do. I can do a quick mixer. Maybe try to, like, get through his rage with a little bit of sap. At least this floor is going to be able to tank a lot of his damage. Well, some of it. There we go. We have tons of armor up there. Let's keep a little bit more rage going. This guy hits like a freaking truck here, though. It's gonna hit for 200 per turn. I have the damage. I do. It's quite a bit dangerous, but we can do it. And we can sap you a little bit. It's one of the enemies you want to fight at the bottom, but I felt like we had enough damage to do it. Apply fragile and spikes to a friendly unit. Faulty body. We don't need spikes 40. Slay we don't really need Slay Reanimate. Don't really need reanimation lab either. That's a skip. Consume double stack rage 10. That's not too bad. But I think we scale rage fast enough with the imps that we have. If we start playing those imps, we'll be fine. We have enough armor generation. Because I've got 2 of a better card in the deck already. So we'll probably go to the right, do a duplicate, get a second pincushion. That way we have 2 135, 3 135s. In fact, with them, we probably don't even need March of Shields, because I can keep them healed every turn. We can, or sorry, not March of Shields. Steelworker. We could double pincushion champion and then also put down like a golem in front. Whatever we do, it'll be fine. So I think we'll go to the right. Merchant of Arms, maybe we can upgrade something. But, you know, don't matter. +3 attack on Slay. We buff more than that, and we have enough damage. Spells that cost less are reduced to 0. Our spells already are 0. We don't unstable. We don't need armor. We don't need to consume cards to do damage. We don't need piercing. Well, if I could re-roll again, I would. All of mirrors. Don't need it. So what I'm probably going to do is just re-roll this. Energy would be real nice on the bottom, but even on another floor, it still is some refunds. We'll purge some cards. Like the imps can still go. Get rid of a banner unit so it doesn't appear. And then do I want to deploy like a boiler room? If I do that, I don't have enough money for a purge. I do think we want a second pincushion. Damage is good enough. Yeah, I think we do want it deployable. Even over removal. Yeah, energy gain's gonna help out a lot. Could merge glass cannon and void armament. Unnecessary. I just wish that we were able to remove more from the deck using the void armaments. So you're gonna sap us. It doesn't matter with Inferno Room. Boiler Room will go probably middle floor, because this is where we're gonna be playing a lot of our units that just come out to die. Top floor, we can double pincushion Baron Grael. We have the stat gain up here that we want. Could put down a makeshift golem so that we have a tank. I don't think we need it. Like a horned warrior or even the imp might be a little bit better. I'll put the steelworker down instead to start getting some armor. It might be a while until we can kill these assistants, but they still go in front. And like, even on the Titan fight, I can just play lifesteal on the pincushions to keep them alive. Like, we can alternate which one gets healed via the what corruption damage they're taking. This floor will last long enough to kill the Titans. I'm not worried about that. Regen's nice if we can get reanimate. I'll take it. And we might as well keep buffing pincushions, because I don't think we need to worry about buffing the Baron. The Baron. So a void armament on you to purge you is the best thing I can do. Impish Scholar. I'd rather play this later. For now, let's get the imp going. Right, we can't play the imp. I guess I could just play a Horned Warrior to kill it. I could just play the Impish Scholar to kill it. I don't really need the consume cards coming back. E.g. Imp in a box. I just want this floor to die faster, but nothing's living to make it up there to kill the units that gives me the equipment that I need to buff my champion. Or not the champion, but the pincushions. It's so weird, the situation I have gotten myself into. I don't normally end turn with energy remaining, but I think I'm going to. Okay, at least you'll die. Wait, hold on. I guess you're gonna be the one in front constantly taking the damage. So armor up, purge this. Assistant. Hey, I can get one kill. Let's get rid of your glass cannon. You know, we don't need It's Alive. I think we just pass on that one. We'll let it shuffle. I want to get through the deck faster. We have to play that first before we play units in the future, though. It's something I make the mistake of constantly. God, it's so slow killing my units on this floor. Damn it! Steelworker, I should never have played you. My units are too strong. You can't handle our strongest units. Alright, now you have lifesteal every turn. Oh my god, we have an energy imp. We have an energy imp. Which, this is where it gets real funny, because we can just bring back Imp in a box, get another energy imp, bring back... Okay, we can't bring back Imp in a box again, but we almost could. Okay, well that didn't really do anything for me, but it was still fine. Oh no, everything gets a little stronger, whatever. Ooh, it's actually a good thing. Units might be a little closer to death. God, it's so hard to work with assistants and imps. We just need so much capacity. You're healing every turn. Let's give you Scissor Hands. We do enough damage, we can kill the boss. I'm not gonna buff Baron Grael. I should at some point. I don't think we need to do it right now. You're hitting for 24. I can keep us going with a little bit of rage. Pretty soon we'll shuffle around to the rage imp and we can get some more going. We're very sapped up. That's gonna happen. Multi-strike. We're almost out of equipment, so let's multi-strike and then just play... Or let's Scissor Hand and then just play multi-strike, and then for the other lifesteal, I'll just play it on the dude in front. All floors get 5 more damage. I don't really mind. I mean, it's good that you're killing another one of my units. It's what I want. Let's also get you down so you die. And I'm holding on to an infusion. I don't really know what to do with it. You can't handle our strongest infusions, traveler. We're just slowly building up a good reanimate for no reason. Everything looks fine. We have a little bit of sap. That's nothing to worry about. So I'm just gonna put this one on you. And now I can, if I want, get Imp in a Box back. It's the only spell that we have played. So, let's do that. I will play an Impish Scholar. I really want you to be up here, I suppose. But then we won't have room for Rage Imps. Let's put you down here. You're silenced! Right, there's a freaking silence man. The North says, I just played through that Valda story demo. It was fun to see how they improved the game in the release. One day I'll play that, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna play you here, and then we get our card back. Then we're gonna put some imps in our hand. Rage Imp is the one that I wanted. Didn't get, oh, I could have played another Impish Scholar. Whatever, you know what? We'll shuffle around. Keep the sap going, I guess. Okay, Rage Imp. Rage me up. Buttercup baby. I should have drawn. It's okay, we can play a couple of extra units down here. Armor 20. So you'll tank all the damage. And then... I think we just end turn, honestly. I could play something, but I don't think we need to. That permafrost, just make sure everything's dying. So you have a bunch of lifesteal. We do over 1,000 damage per turn. We can live more than 5 turns on you. You are dead. I'm not worried. I mean, even if I get the card back, I can't do anything with it, so. And we have the infusion. Like, there's no way that you can make it past us. Thank you. Purge another card out of the deck. So I'm gonna play one spell, and it'll be this. There you go. Keeps him alive, just barely. And we've buffed the Pimp. We haven't even used Baron Grael's ability, which I think, you know, there's synergies and anti-synergies in this game for sure, but when we picked up that one banner unit and it was 2 different units that both benefit from being equipped, like at that point, you knew what was gonna happen. Like I can't play Baron Grael if I have other units that I can play the equipment on. He's just been completely useless. His ability to kill his own assistants is would be way more applicable to this run, if that's what we had. I would still love to put a tank in front of you, if I could. And I can. I could just play a makeshift golem in front to tank a lot of damage and a lot of corruption for now. Any corruption we can tank is probably a good thing. And honestly, we don't really need the rage up here. The only floor that matters is that one. You don't matter. If you hit the pyre, I don't care. Gonna play that there because I had it. I do like having a bunch of imps. I can stop you from hitting the... No, I can't stop you from hitting the Pyre. Because the room explodes. Right, the room does explode. All right, in that case... We'll play some... Oh, my assistant! I'm a fool. I needed that assistant. Pyre damage is gonna suck, so we need to get the Pyre lights out every time they can be played. I will start alternating you guys so you can get the lifesteal and the damage. You go out and get killed. You go out and get killed. And then I think... Like, I could glass cannon. I feel like I should mixer instead. This is not what I wanted, though. But I could get some damage shield, at least. Well, I don't need lifesteal, but yeah, a couple damage shield. Just hold on to it for now. Pyre's taking a lot of damage because we don't have our other, like, halfway decent tanks out there. Pyre light needs to be played. We have a ton of energy. Start equipping you? I will, you know what? We can just put lifesteal on our units to keep them alive. Multi-strike we can put on the other one. Keep you in the front, tanking the corruption damage. I've got a few units I can play down here. Including a steelworker and a horned warrior. And we can still play the void armaments as well. Why not? All right, you're taking 1,700. It doesn't take too many passes through the train before you die, and then we're just waiting on Dominion. Whatever damage we take is damage that we take. I thought I was playing the assistant. Instead, I played the assistant's hand, which looks exactly like the assistant to me, apparently. Rip. No, we want Pyre light. This is the hand. The hand goes on you. Could put down another life steal. This guy is gonna die when Savagery moves up, but we can keep him alive with the infusion. So we could give him lifesteal. Just try to keep him alive like as long as possible, but It's Alive does a similar thing. I could give you lifesteal, but that doesn't keep you alive unless I also give you the armor. I do want to have a tank available for this floor, so you know what? I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to end my turn. I don't need... No, I'm going to play it on you. Let's keep you alive. Pyre's taking damage. It's okay. It's okay, Dad. Sap doesn't really matter too much. Finally have our Rage Imp, can't play it, fair enough. If I let you die, then I can start playing the Rage Imp up there. Which is something. It'll eat the corruption too, which means that you won't get corrupted. I kinda like that. Kinda like it a lot. I wish there was a sound effect when I played equipment on Baron Grael. It seems strange that there isn't. Entropy is dead. Savagery will die when he moves up here, so it's literally just Dominion, and Dominion can't kill me. So all we have to do is just stall. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8, 8. So you're gonna take 16, 36 damage. I think I will play it, keep you alive for one more. Oh, right, I was gonna play the imp. That's fine. He'll still tank the damage on savagery, and I don't really care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I play the imp up there, as long as we're eating the corruption hits. Okay. Impish Scholar. Pyre Light. Assistant. Box. Box. Energy Imp. Rage Imp, Rage Imp. Another Imp. Another box. Another box. Energy. Impish Scholar. We've gone infinite. It's everything I've ever wanted it to be and more. I mean, why not just hold this in the deck? We can play it again. I can spend this turn just dumping a couple of imps. How strange. You're gonna kill my makeshift golem. Oh well. Let's not play It's Alive. We don't need it anymore. We really don't. Taking 1200. Yeah, you're dead. Literally just a minion. They'll die in like 3 turns. So we'll take like another 21 pyre damage or something like that, and then we'll be done. Not bad. Fun run. Looks like we're gonna make it out of here, and it's not even Baron Grael. It's really just the pin cushions. He's getting the garbage equipment now, but this might just like a huge armor turn. I don't really want to buff other floors, so I think I'm just gonna do that. I love when you get multi-hits on the entropy. Alright, let's see what we get. Box me. Transcend Imp! Oh my god. Y'all ready for this? Alright, here's unlimited armor and unlimited energy. Another double imp in a box. More energy. But we ran out of imps that can bring back our cards. We should have made this imp endless. We would have had a very weird endless imp synergy. And unfortunately, you're dead. I would have liked to have seen more imps. Infinite? Did I hear endless as the Nor? No, you didn't. I do not want to do endless ever again. It's fun, but the infinite scaling does get old pretty quickly. New record of graft applied, which really just means that's the number of graft units that we played. So we played 36, which understandably is pretty close to our previous best, just because that is, you know, roughly how many of them you can play when you start with 5 of them. We started with 7, though. Good run. Didn't really need some of the things that we added to the deck, and in fact, we removed a couple, like the spike, but we just built up one big pincushion and then duped him, which I kind of wish that on a run like this, you could change the path that you took with your champion. Like, oh, I have a pincushion, now I want to change so that he just eats the assistants. That would be a much better Baron Grael. But we were able to get good use of his ability at the end by buffing the damage of the pincushions, but going from 150 to 250 is not that much of an improvement as it is from going from 12 to 150. You know, we built up those pin cushions, and by the time they hit 150 times 2 or times 3 with 150 health, we didn't really need Baron Grael to make him any stronger. He could, absolutely, but they do enough on their own. We don't need any more than that. So Baron Grael, interesting path, but definitely just immediately fell out of favor as soon as we picked up that pincushion. For now, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Terrain.